Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are unboxing a rather older kit from 2015. This is the HGRX 78-2 Gundam, the revived version. Of course, looking at the side of the box, we got some action poses right here. Up to one side, this is the 191st of the HGUC line. Same with the other side. And lastly, we have a picture of the image of gun cannon, gun tank with the RX-78-2 and some other stuff. Eat your holds and above and do not swallow, stuff like that. Okay, so let's get into it right now. Let's see what we got. We got the, as usual, the how to make gunpla insert. Our first bag of runners, which is runner A in red, blue, and yellow. Just the basics for your feet, torso, shield, and the yellow parts, along with a polycap sheet, the SB13 beam saber effect parts. It's one, and the second bag, so I guess there's only two bags. And this is runner B for the white armor parts, the head, the legs, and everything else, and the gray parts for the hands, shield, the joints, and the rifle also, and the bazooka, and last but not least is our instruction manual. Got some posing images here, and the instructions for the weapons and the shield. Inside we got our runner's list and the build instructions as usual. And more action poses and a color guide. Okay, so let's build this thing up. Let's see what it looks like when we come back. So, RX-78-2 Gundam. So here is the RX-78-2 Gundam, all built up, and everything that comes in the box with the kit. Let's start off with the accessories. We got the Hyper Bazooka. The handle can move down and up like so. Next we have the included beam saber effect parts. We got 2 open hands for the left and the right. Right there. And the usual shield. Which attaches to the side of the arm. The standard beam rifle, along with a right trigger fingered hand. The handle can move like so, to the left and right, as well as the rifle camera. As well as a connector for the back skirt. That is where you can connect the hyper bazooka to the back of the skirt by removing and replacing this tab right here. Oops. Just put it in like so. There. Let's put it back. Easy. Beam sabers are, as usual, on the backpack. Okay, then let's proceed to the articulation. The head is on a ball joint. Can move forward and back, some movement right there, and 3/6. Oops, could be thin. Careful with that. Let's remove the beam sabers first, so we can do a 360 of the head. Yep. Okay, as for the torso, can twist just a bit to the left and right before it collides with the skirting armor. It also has some forward ab crunch, a bit back, I guess, just a little forward, not enough. Arms are on the ball joint and socket. Can go up like so. Up, so you can create that upward shooting pose. Oops, careful. Okay, there's a twist in the upper arm. and the bend at the elbow give you that nice almost 180-degree bend. Hands are your typical all jointed hands. Skirt armor can go up like so. They are together, but what I did was I cut them down the middle. Side skirt armor can go up and down. Also rotate some like that. Back skirt does not move. Can do kick forward like so, and then a kick back until there, hindered by that non-moving butt flap. We do have a twist in the upper thigh, and then a double bend at the elbow. Oh, sorry, the knee. Then feet is also on a ball joint. There's also a joint right there. For a bit of a swivel. Foot armor moves up and down like so. The foot can move from side to side. We have some nice piston details. Sadly, we have hollow parts on the foot. Let's see if it can do the splits. Okay, that's pretty nice. Oops. Careful with the arm. Tends to pull out sometimes. And for the build, the seam lines, we got seam lines, not many, but the one very obvious is the seam line goes around the head, as you can see. On the shoulders, supposedly seam lines have been turned into panel lines, so you won't have any problems there. That is also the same with the arm details. And the back of the legs, those are, I guess, are the problematic ones, but can be pretty much ignored. Okay, so the backpack has some thruster bells that move ever so slightly. There's a peg there for which you can attach the shield. so. Shield can then be mounted on the arm. You can also choose to sandwich this handle to the hand before attaching it to the arm. Let's put our beam saber handles back in there. It's a bit tricky sometimes. Get the angle right. Okay, for size comparison, let's bring in some of the other boys. Okay, here it is, side by side with the Barbatus Lupus Rex with its long sword mace. Obviously, the Lupus looks taller because of its heels. There, and smaller figure, the 30-minute mission Portanova. Okay, there we go. So perhaps I'd take this opportunity to compare the revived version and the entry grade, RX-782. For comparison, they look alike, well, mostly, but the thing is, if you want more detail and for the small difference in price, I would really go with the revived version right here. The entry grade has better color separation, although when it comes to probably articulation wise, the revive is much better in my opinion. Okay, so I guess that's it for the review of the RX-782 Gundam Revive, along with the other stuff that comes with it. And I will see you in the next one. I'll leave you with some snapshots. And if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe and share if you have the time, and take care until the next video.